The Earnestly Speaking podcast is a show that is founded on free-flowing conversation and may at times venture into mature subjects. Listener discretion is advised.
Yeah, Earnestly Speaking podcast. Let's get it. I'm a giant in New York, in Miami carry heat. So much more in store, my product can flood the street. Opinion Nation Godfather, CEO. Puff in the late 90s, gon' see me blow. Oh. Got my hustle on, no imitation of bad. Army of untouchables, Opinion Nation staff. Never an off season, homie, check the numbers. Heart throb in my own right, supplying southern comfort. Earnestly speaking, my ego is well fed. Earnestly speaking, you're too feeble and no threat. See, I'm like a hurricane, you're a mild breeze. Earnestly speaking, leaving Eli a dynasty. Shake!
Earnestly podcast. It is the week 8 edition of EJ versus Degenerate, and of course, joined by America's favorite Degenerate himself, as of course Zack. Zack, what's up, brother?
Nothing, man. Ready to give up on football.
Hey, what, gambling or just in football teams in general?
Man, my football teams suck.
Yeah. Commanders are kind of slipping a little bit. Have they announced Jane Daniels how long he's out for?
Man, I felt like that was a fake. Literally a fake injury. He
Really?
could feel he had no shot in that game and was like, you know what? I don't want to be out here getting hit.
So he thinks it's a fake injury. Interesting take there, buddy. I don't know. I didn't watch the game because I was locked in. My brother and I locked into the Giant game, like locked in, and we were talking all sorts of shit. So Maurice and I were both obviously big Giants fans. Our other brother, Kylan, is a Broncos fan. Now he was out of town. But we were texting him. My brother was texting him talking shit the entire first 3 quarters, and he wouldn't say shit. He just wouldn't say anything. He was like, whatever. And then obviously the ending happened, of course, and now he's talking shit about us now. And we can't do anything, bro. We started it, but we can finish it. So it is what it is. As for gambling, I did hit him one parlay. I think I texted you this. I hit him one parlay early today. I did a 13 teamer. I should have stored actually in the last episode. I hit a 13 teamer at 12 o'clock for the first set of games. On my line, all hit. $5, make 120. Awesome. I do another 11 gamer, I believe it was 11 or 12 gamer. I can't remember what it was, for the night games. And I think you remember this too. I think I texted you in real time.
Yeah.
I hit every single game again, including the sweats. I had Missouri in a sweat, it hit. I had Notre Dame in a sweat, it hit. Even better FCS game that had no updates on until like literally an hour after the game ended, and it hit barely. The game that fucked me was ours, Florida State.
I told you take the points. Told you take the points against what? Pittsburgh, Virginia.
Oh, brother! All I did is bet FSU to win. I didn't bet them for the spread. I didn't cover 17 points.
You would have juiced your money up even more.
Probably.
Way more.
Yeah.
What were you getting? But 1,600 on the win.
Zach, it's Stanford. It's Stanford.
Yeah, Stanford plus 17.5.
Should we just exhaust this now? Because normally we do FSU minute in the back end of the show. We're already here now. They don't play this week. We can start here and just kind of, because obviously that loss is devastating. So, but here's the thing with me. I'm more mad I lost my money because I would have made another $100-something hitting that spread, hitting that ticket. Then I was less mad about losing the games as a Knowles fan than I was about losing the money. And they still almost came back and won the game. I don't get it. What's wrong with this team, bro? 4 straight.
We have a coach that doesn't know how to coach. I mean, you brought in Gus Malzahn to run an offense that's super predictable. So that doesn't help either.
It was fine the first 3 weeks, buddy. No one's complaining the first 3 weeks, especially against Alabama, who's now number 4 in the country.
Okay, they beat Alabama missing a bunch of players. And then you beat up on 2, basically Division II schools, FCS schools. I mean, we got to stop thinking like they were legit games.
Right.
Ever since then, it has been very sad.
Yeah.
Slow start, embarrassing turnovers, just boneheaded plays by the players, like jumping off sides on 4th down to end that Stanford or in the Pitt game.
Yeah. Which loss hurt you the most, you think, of the 4?
Probably the Virginia game.
I'm there too. Same thing. Virginia still fucks with me, bro.
One where you still had hope. You thought things had finally changed. Made me start to think maybe I was wrong about Mike Norvell.
And then the wheels fell off real quick. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I said in the pod last episode, I said it's time to go. I'm with you. Now, I'll give you credit. I'll give you all credit in the world for this. You have been on this firing Mike Norvell thing for 3 years. Even when we went 13-0, you said the same thing.
Ever since he blatantly lied about the BLM shit with meeting with players, and all they send a simple text to some of the team leaders.
Yeah,
like it's been atrocious. The guy has no guts.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, brother. So, so what would you rate this season right now? I'll give it a grade. I gave it a D. I want to go as far as an F because I guess again, and I know obviously Alabama was the players, but you still be Alabama. That's still a big win. And if the Virginia game goes the other way, maybe they don't slip and fall like this. I think the Virginia game was a sign of things to come. Maybe they do beat Stanford. Maybe they do beat Pittsburgh. I think the Virginia game really I think the soul left the team in that game. I think ever since then they haven't recovered. I give them a D.
I think I still got to go F for the simple fact. Last year when we went 2-10, we knew what the problem was from the get-go. You brought in a quarterback who had been kicked off of 2 different schools, who was a complete failure.
Yeah.
And you thought, hey, he's going to be the reason why we win. So you knew he was going to be a failure.
Yeah.
And proved right off the get-go to be a failure.
Yeah.
This one, Castellanos was pretty damn good at Boston College.
Yeah.
Boston College was a decent team last year. We looked like trash. So
and he's looked decent for the most part this year too, also with us. But something just hasn't really hit. Before we get to our best bets this week for week 8, I know I touched on it before the show started. It is really weird because right now we're recording this on a Tuesday night. This is going to drop on Wednesday morning. Tuesday night, NBA's back. It's really weird watching the NBA on NBC / Peacock, what I call it now. You know, in a world where I almost forgot that TNT is no more. Like TNT has been the constant for me. Like we've had the NBA and NBC before in the past, and it stopped for a long time. We've had CBS and it stopped. Other networks. TNT has been the one constant for me in terms of media for all 36 years of me watching basketball. And I was like ready to say, okay, NBA on TNT on Tuesday, of course, 2 games, and then the whole rollout Wednesday. No, it's on Peacock now. It's weird. So I had to put on Peacock today, and like, oh shit, this is weird. I mean, I'm getting a little nostalgia a little bit, but I miss TNT, bro. I still do.
And like I said, I'm so happy basketball's here because, again, I'm done with football.
Well, you're happy basketball's here. The Heat are going to be mid this year. Khalil Ware's already hurt. He sprained his ankle today, apparently.
Oh yeah, like he meant 2 or 3 wins for your team. Give me a break.
Well, right. Brother, listen. We need all hands in right now, bro. Tyler Hero's out 8 weeks, 6-8 weeks. So, I look. I don't know, man. We'll see. Maybe Spoken can pull a miracle. We'll see. Anyway, week 8 best bets. I won again last week, 9-8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, another reason why I'm so happy basketball's back.
All right, Zachary, we have 6 buys this week. 6. Okay. We got the Cardinals, the Lions, the Jaguars, the Raiders, the Rams, and the Seahawks. Of all 6 teams here, who needs to buy the most?
Oh, I don't know if it's the Jaguars or the Raiders. Jaguars, you were almost at the pinnacle. You could see the playoffs coming. You could legitimately see the playoffs coming in your future.
Yeah.
And the wheels have fallen off.
Yep.
And the Raiders, man, what are you doing? You're on your bye week. You're looking at quarterbacks and the draft this weekend, aren't you?
Without question. Without question. Gino's falling the cliff. Without question, brother. I'm gonna surprise you here. I'm surprised at the Raiders because the Raiders' season's already over. I mean, they're terrible then. They'll be terrible now. They're terrible in the future. I'm going to go Rams, actually, on this one. The Rams. Big win. But now you get Puka to rest a little more. He didn't play this week, so now you get an extra week of Puka to rest. I don't know how long he'll be. I don't know if he's week to week or not, but this team goes where Puka and Stafford go. And as long as those guys are healthy, they're a massive problem in the NFC. So him getting rest will be good. The NFC West is crazy right now. You have 3 teams right now, all 5-2, the Niners included. Seahawks are a surprise, of course, and of course the Rams. So having Puka healthy by after the bye week will go a long way for this team going forward, especially a team that I believe is a Super Bowl contender. So all right, let's get to the picks here. First game here on Thursday Night Football, we have the Vikings at Chargers. The Chargers are 3.5-point favorites. The over/under, Zach, is 45.
Man, stick a fork in the Vikings. Chargers need this win. They need to get back on track, and I think they will. So give me the Chargers.
I'm saying with you, man. I can't see this team losing 3 next 4 games or 4 next 5 games, whatever it may be. I know they got a lot of injuries, man. Minnesota, okay, so McCarthy, he's gonna come back, right? At some point, I haven't heard anything.
I mean, when they initially talked about it, it was like a 3 to 4 week thing, and now it's gonna turn into 6 weeks or so.
Yeah, I mean, I know he was limited practice. He was limited practice last week, and I thought maybe he'd come back off the bye, but you don't bring back against Philadelphia. I mean, that's okay. Carson Wentz taking all the hits. He hasn't been. Carson Wentz has been kind of, I guess.
There hasn't been a dominant defense all year by any team in the league, so I don't know why anyone would worry about who you're going up against. But
yeah, well, Denver's probably the closest thing to a dominant defense, when to call that, but closest thing anyway. And I argue not really.
And it's in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, right, exactly. Chargers here for me, of course. All right, Monday. Here we go. Sunday games. We got Dolphins and Falcons. The Falcons are 7-point favorites. The over/under, Zach, is also 45.
I am legitimately shocked we have not heard that either Tua is being benched or McDaniels is being fired. It is wild. But clearly they are both there for the season after that embarrassing loss. So actually, I want to take the under because I don't know if Dolphins can contribute any points. So that's where I am. Give me the under. Yeah. I mean,
this has to be rock bottom right at this point for this team, right? This has to be rock bottom. You lose, you get embarrassed in Cleveland. This has to be rock bottom. So you got to figure they got to bounce back in some way, right? They're not this fucking bad talent-wise. The problem is that locker room is gone. They've lost. It's detached. But can they put together a somewhat reasonable performance here this week? Yeah. So I'll take my points. They'll probably still lose, but plus 7 points? Why not? Why not?
That's a veteran team, and they've already checked out. There's no coming back.
Yeah. Most of the losses have been close. This is the game that I don't know, man. You got to figure they put one performance that's worth a damn. Not they win the game, but come on, So give me how many points here. All right, we got Jets at Bengals. The Bengals are 6.5-point favorites, Zach. The over/under is 44.5.
Has Tyrod Taylor been announced the starting quarterback yet?
Not yet. That's up in the air.
Man, what a sad state that is. After Justin Fields looked remarkable in Week 1 against Pittsburgh.
Imagine that, yeah.
To this now, give me Cincinnati. Joe Flacco, oh man, he's gonna do it again.
Joe Flacco works so long as that offensive line holds him up. What we saw on Thursday is a bit of an anomaly. Not Flacco, but the offensive line. Now, if the offensive line is going to continue playing this well, now we got a problem here where the AFC playoff picture is back in play for this team, because if that line hold up, he has weapons. He has the arm to get the ball down to Chase and Higgins. Okay, all you need is to be sitting with 6 wins by the time get to December. 6-7 wins. Get the ball to Burrow, and Burrow can clean it up there and continue the playoffs. So that win against Pittsburgh was actually went a long way in really setting the stage now for what could be in the next month or two. You know, had I lost against Pittsburgh, then you're saying, okay, fuck this thing. This is gonna just bury them. Now you have 3 wins now, and the AFC is wide open. Anything's possible. Having said that, I'm gonna go under this one. Jets defense is still pretty good. That's the one thing they had to have going for them. And I got to see the Bengals offensive line play another game like that before I start buying into that. That game says more about Pittsburgh's defense. Because, again, the Bengals offensive line stinks. All of a sudden, this week they play well? The fuck? So, give me the under in this one. You took, what was that again? You said Bengals, you said?
Yeah, I took the Bengals.
Right, okay. All right, we got Browns at Patriots. The Pats are 7-point favorites. The over-under, Zach, is 40.5.
Oh, give me the Pats.
You roll with them.
Greg May, that I wanted to go get drafted second overall last year, so he's putting on an MVP candidate season right now.
You're not having second thoughts about Jane Daniels and Drake May, are you?
I mean, Jaden Daniels can see the football field for 2 games this season.
I mean, I get the injury part, but production-wise, I mean, he did take your team to the NFC Championship game last year. Let's not forget that.
I know.
Okay. Let's not forget that. You're getting a little spoiled there. You know what I mean? It's the same. I'll go under this one because I know the Pats are really good. They are very impressive. Mike Vrabel is one of the coaches of the year right now. But Cleveland's defense is so good that I can't see anyone blowing them out unless they just implode. Pats win the game, yes, but I'll take the under in this one. So there you go. We got Giants at Eagles. The Eagles are 7.5-point favorites. The over/under, Zach, is 44.
You're giving me Jackson Dart getting 7.5. I'm going back to my old rule. Giants getting all those points. Yes, I haven't seen anything remotely worthwhile in the Eagles defense. So yeah, I'll take the points.
To the Giants. Okay. If this was Russell Wilson starting on another quarterback, this spread is like 9-10 points.
Oh, at least
it's this low because of Jackson Dart. I agree with you. Having said that, this is kind of a revenge game from 2 weeks ago. The Eagles still shaky, even in winning against Vikings. But you got to figure they'll cover at least a touchdown more, a little more touchdown to cover. I mean, 28-20. I mean, can you see that? Yeah, I can see that at home. Give me Eagles cover this game spread. A competitive game that New York doesn't hold on. So give me Philadelphia cover that one. All right, we got Bills at Panthers. The Bills are 7-point favorites. The over/under, Zach, is 46. Oh boy.
Give me it's 46, so
yeah.
It's kind of high. I feel like the Panthers are in for a letdown. The Bills got to show up at some point, but yeah, I feel like 46 is just too high. I'll take the under.
No, it's too high. Bryce Young is out. Who would have thought I said, "Oh, Bryce Young, oh, that's a problem." Dude, we're now in October, and Carolina's 4-3. That's funny, right? Again,
never would have expected.
It's how the year has gone. It's just that crazy. Buff off a bye, man, and I think the Bills will get the wake-up call they needed. You know, they haven't had an impressive win this year yet. People talking like myself about like them being a little overrated, and I think they are. Off a bye, I think Josh Allen goes nuts here. Give me the Bills to cover the spread and actually win this game going away. I'm still not buying Carolina overall as a playoff team. So, all right, we got Bears at Ravens. The Ravens are 6.5-point favorites. The over/under is 49.5. You see that number? Ravens 6.5-point favorites.
So
Lamar at 1-5. The Bears are 4-2 right now, playing good football, and the Ravens are almost a whole touchdown favorite. You know what that means, right?
Lamar's got to be back.
You damn right he's back. Come on now.
Yeah, I don't care. Give me the Bears. Give me the Bears.
What the?
You know how bad that Ravens defense is.
I'm wondering.
Look, Lamar could play like an MVP. It won't matter. All right, he could maybe pull out a victory by 3 points, but that defense is so pathetic.
I'm with you. I'm also wondering if they're getting guys back on defense now this week.
What did it matter? They have the worst defense in all of football. They make the Cowboys defense look good.
Yeah. I'm going Baltimore, dude. I'm a buying. I'm to me, the Ravens are still a Super Bowl contender until I don't see them in the playoffs. Sorry. Can't do it. Can't write them off this yet. Lamar has a pulse. Until that team is dead and buried, I'm going to ride with the Ravens. So give me the Ravens as one. All right. We got Niners at Texans. The Texans, rather, are 1.5 point favorites. The over-under, Zach, is 42.
Man, I believe in this Niners team. And, again, I think this should prove every doubter wrong that hates on Shanahan. All right. He is by far one of the two or three best coaches in the league.
Wait, you mean the coach of the year right now? He's coach of the year right now.
He's absolutely got to be coach of the year.
Without question. I mean, by the way, Brock Purdy, we haven't seen him since week 2. Their defense is all torn up. Fred Warner, the best player in the whole fucking team, not named McCaffrey, out for the year. Mac Jones, dude. I kind of think they're regretting paying Purdy that money. Kind of think they're regretting it.
No, because Purdy was great when he was on the field.
But you're getting the same production from another quarterback for less money, more than anything else. Not saying Purdy's not good, but if you're getting the same production out of Mac Jones.
If Purdy was healthy, you wouldn't even be able to say that about Mac Jones. Mac Jones wouldn't have a single start if Purdy was healthy. All right, so to regret paying him when you couldn't foresee him going down, no.
You got that, friend?
Yes, absolutely.
They're due a letdown, bro. They'll do a letdown. I know Houston's not really good, and we obviously have a CJ Stroud problem. But I got to believe Houston at home will at least bounce back here. So give me Houston the best bet. Honestly, the best bet really should be the under. But I really believe Houston win this game, actually, because they need this win bad. So give me Houston to win this one. All right, we got Bucks at Saints. The Bucks are 3.5 point favorites. The over-under is 46.5, Zach.
Oh, look, I know Mike Evans went down, but I still got to believe Baker Mayfield. Again, another guy trying to win an MVP with losing weapon after weapon every week this season.
Yeah. I
still have faith in Tampa. It's the Saints.
Okay. So you taking Tampa?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, my problem is that the Saints have been so frisky this year. Other than maybe one game, every game's been relatively close. They've been every single game. I thought this would be the worst team in football this year. They're clearly not the worst team in football right now. There are, right now, in my opinion, 4 teams clearly worse than them right now. That includes the Dolphins, that includes the Titans, and the Jets.
Yeah.
They're competitive. And it's a divisional game, too, on top of that. So the best bet, because of the Bucks injuries, and they're on the road on top of that, they'll win the game, I agree. But the under is the best bet for me. Because I don't know who's playing this week. I don't know who the Bucks are dressing up this week. I mean, I know Mboka did play this week, but Evans is out probably for the year. The line is still pretty banged up. So, and I'll tell you what, that game last night against Detroit, still competitive, even with that. It says more about how dangerous they will be when they get guys back. But I'm going to go under on this one's the best bet, okay? All right, probably the game of the week here. Cowboys at Broncos. The Broncos are 3.5 point favorites. The over-under is 51, Zach.
I'm doing this just because of your bet.
What? Okay.
I'm taking the Cowboys.
All right.
All right. Their defense stepped up a little. I don't believe Denver's defense could stop Dak right now with those weapons.
Do you believe right now? Right. Yeah, Bonus is done. Yeah, he's still mid. Do you believe that if the record was a little more improved, that Dak is the MVP right now?
Absolutely.
Because Dak is literally carrying that team. Because their defense is so bad that he is required to score 30 points a game just to get ahead, just to have a chance to win the game. So he's actually carrying that team now. And right, not for nothing, the 3-2-1, they should have 5 wins right now. They should have beaten Carolina and Green Bay.
I agree.
So This is a team now that if their defense can improve even a little bit, look, I'm not sitting there saying they're going to be a Super Bowl contender, none of that nonsense, but can they at least flirt the wild card? We'll see. Because I mean, look at Washington. They're falling a little bit now to earth a little bit. San Fran's banged up. How long are they going to hold on to that? You know, obviously Seattle's pretty decent, but we'll see if they hold on. Rams a little banged up too with Puka. There's a lot of opportunities there for the Cowboys. If they sustain this, maybe they're a problem into the wild card. So give me, but I think the best bet here is the over actually. Because I think even though Denver's defense is pretty good, I think Dallas will force into a shootout. So give me the over on this game. All right, 2 more games here. We got the Titans at Colts. The Colts are 14-point favorites. The over under is 47. Zach.
Man, that is a ton of points for a division game.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, the Titans do know how to play defense at times.
They do.
Give me the
tough.
Yeah, give me the under. A slight under.
Yeah, I almost went there, man. Here's the thing, too, also. The Colts, is there a letdown factor? Not necessarily losing the game, but it's letdown like, all right, it's the Titans. We're just taking the week off. You know what I mean? We just play the Chargers and all that stuff. And so you have that. So 14 points, it comes 10 points, and you lose your bet. But, man, I think Tennessee is just that bad. They're just that bad. If they couldn't get motivated against Mike Vrabel last week and a new coach at home, then what are we doing here? So I probably didn't bet this game, honestly, but the best bet, if I had a bet, would be the Colts to 14 to cover, because this team's really good, man. I'm bought in. I'm sold. And Daniel Jones can just be Daniel Jones, and he has all the help around him. And it's working. Whatever it's doing is working. They walk into the Chargers and they blow them out. That game was never close. That's impressive. Impressive win. So give me the Colts here until the wheels fall off. All right. We got maybe this is the game week again. Packers at Steelers. Packers 2-point favorites on the road rather. The over-under is 44.5, Zach. That's interesting. 2 teams, in my opinion, that are underwhelming right now. Despite the record.
Underwhelming?
Despite the record.
Man, Steelers are way overwhelming. I never expected this out of them.
Well, the record is good, but the way they're getting there is not impressive.
Yeah, so if I were to expect the Steelers to have this kind of record, I would have expected it because their defense. Their defense is meh.
Yeah. I agree.
And I got to figure Green Bay and Jordan Love, they really want to beat Aaron Rodgers, even more than Aaron Rodgers wants to beat Green Bay. So,
I totally forgot about that storyline. I didn't even think about that because it's been a little while since he's been back to Green Bay. So
yeah, I just totally see Jordan Love wanting to prove he is the guy.
Team Packers?
Yeah.
Well, best bet for me is the over. Steelers defense is not good. Packers defense has been kind of spotty in moments. Yeah, give me the over this game. I didn't even consider the Aaron Rodgers angle. I didn't even think about that. It's been about three years since he played in Green Bay. All right, and finally, Monday Night Football, your game. We got Commanders at Chiefs. The Chiefs are currently 10.5-point favorites. The over/under, Zach, is 47.5. I mean, we do expect Jane Daniels to be out for this game, right? Is that expected, or is it was still up in the air?
I mean, if you're a Washington fan, yeah, you expect them to miss this game.
Right.
I haven't heard word, but
yeah,
I have a friend who is a Washington fan going out to Kansas City for this game. And all I can think is how sad he's going to be sitting in those stands watching the team get destroyed. Just destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
I would bet Lattimore has more pass interference calls against him than we score points.
He was so bad on Sunday.
My
God.
So since we traded for him. Mm-hmm. He's straight trash.
Yeah. They say here that His injury is not significant or long term, but his status for the game is uncertain, which means that tells me he's out. I think they're gonna play it safe and keep him out. The problem is, go ahead.
He's gonna be out because they don't want him to get embarrassed in a loss.
Right. Here's the thing too, also. But here's the thing you got to think about too, also. They're 3-4 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We acknowledge the NFC is really good. Do you want to fall behind in that wild card race? So you got to play that card too also a little bit. Now you're playing the long game with keeping that guy healthy, but it might be risky to in a game that you're going to lose regardless with him, but you better chance of beating him with being the Chiefs with him in the lineup. There's some risk here that you may fall behind a little bit now because now Dallas is surging.
If you cared about keeping him healthy and winning, you wouldn't be calling quarterback runs the first week back from an injury. And what do they call, like 5-6 intentional quarterback runs for no reason? No. I don't think we even care this season. I think they thought last year was a fluke of flukes.
Mm-hmm. I think, I think I'll miss this game, but if they miss the playoffs by a tiebreaker or one game, that Bears game is going to be the game you look at as damn. Just saying. I have Chiefs win this game and covering. They are. Zach, I'm going to say it right now. They are the best team in the league right now. I'm there. On my power rankings, this week, my power rankings, the number one.
Are they better than the Colts?
Better than who?
Are they better than the Colts?
I trust them more than the Colts right now. Oh, big picture.
Trust them more, but are they better? Colts have
I'll say yes. I'll say yes. You got to beat the man to show me. I have 7 to 8 years of Chiefs football versus a 7-week run for the Colts to lean on. Rasheed Rice is back, and you saw immediately when he gets back what happens. Yeah, they're back. Best team football, and they beat the team that I thought was best team football last week. There's your proof. So give me KC in this one. You got KC as well? Oh no.
Oh yeah, no. I got KC. I
thought you think about it for a second.
Oh no, I got KC winning by like 20.
Okay. All right, and there it is. There is our picks, best bets of the week. Zach, you got on the board at some point. Some point, get on the board. I'm
gonna win the same week the Jets win. Okay.
Well, they play who this weekend? They play the Bengals. Maybe it's this week. Maybe the line play like shit. Who knows?
Yeah.
So anyway, good luck with your picks.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, man. Good luck.
All right, brother. You got it, man. Later.